All right, so the last week in art, we were working on our cool color paper using cool color paint to create texture, like the artist Vincent van Gogh. Now, 2 weeks ago, we also were painting our poppy. Today, we are going to cut out our poppy and paste it onto our cool color background. Now, if you think back to our poppies, they were a certain shape. Some were an oval shape and some were a circle shape. So today we're gonna cut out our poppy in an oval or a circle shape. So using my scissors, I'm going to start from one edge of the paper, and it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Some of the poppies grow kind of in a wiggly way. So I'm going to carefully nibble, nibble, nibble. And it's okay if some of your paint gets cut off, but I'm trying to cut in the direction and the shape of a circle or an oval. So you can see I'm cutting kind of like a wiggly line, because a circle is never, or a poppy never grows in a perfect circle. I'm carefully cutting, nibbling, 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 all the way around until I get to where I first started cutting. So I will now take this to the recycling bin because I no longer need it. And as you can see, my poppy actually fits pretty well onto my cool color background. If it sticks off, if your poppy comes off the edge of the paper, I want you to go back and trim it so that it fits and it doesn't go over the edge of your paper. Now we are ready to glue our poppy onto our background. We're gonna turn it over to the back so we no longer see our paint. And with your glue tray, you are going to only paint the glue on the edges of your poppy. You are not going to paint the whole entire back of the poppy. That will take way too long and that's way too much glue. So I'm actually gonna move my background over and I'm gonna bring over my messy mat because our mat is where we can get a little bit messy. Using my glue brush, I'm going to dip, dip, dip. Wipe, wipe, wipe. And you want to kind of paint the glue a little bit fast because if you paint real slow, it might eventually dry by the time you're done. And then you would have to re-glue it all over again. And we don't want that. So I'm kind of quickly painting just a thin layer of glue on the edges of my poppy. Just like that. When I'm finished, I'm going to wipe it off and lay it down on the tray again, and I'm gonna move my messy mat over and bring my background back. And before you just put it down, I want you to find where you like it, and I'm gonna kind of turn it, and I think I like my poppy right here in the center. And I'm gonna give it a gentle press, and I'm actually gonna turn my whole artwork over and give it a good massage. This way, it'll be nice and smooth and we won't have any pieces sticking up. So I'm not banging and I'm not scratching, but I'm just giving it a massage. Like our paper and our artwork is really stressed out. Our artwork's been working so hard to look all nice and they just need to relax. Let's give it a good massage. All right, let's flip it over to see. Now I see that some of my paper is waking up a little bit and it needs to go to sleep. It needs to lay back down. So I'm gonna get some more glue. And I'm just gonna paint it underneath, hold it down, and just put the glue where it really needs it. And sometimes the paper might be stubborn, but it takes a little bit of patience. Give it a good press, maybe even here at the top. And give it a good massage again. All right, so I think my poppy has actually stayed down really nice. And then we have one more step to do. We're gonna move over to a black piece of paper, and it's not too big because it's gonna go in the center of our poppy, because usually in the center of the poppy we will see a black color in the center. So we're actually gonna cut out another circle, and notice how my circle is really taking up most of the scrap paper that I have right now. It's not a perfect circle, it's kind of like a wiggly one. And now carefully I'm gonna hold one edge of the circle, my black circle, and I'm going to just cut a little bit on the edge all the way around kind of nibbling, like I'm nibbling a cookie all the way around. Slowly turning my circle. And I'm not cutting through because we don't want to cut off through the circle. We just want to nibble on the edges. All right, so just like that, all my edges are cut. Now we're gonna place a little bit of glue in the center. So we're gonna do the opposite now. We're gonna place the glue in the center of our poppy. So paint a circle. We do not wanna paint the edges of our circle, and you'll see really soon why. So I'm going to place it in the center. I'm gonna hold it down for a couple seconds, give it a good massage. And now I'm gonna hold the center of my black circle, and I'm actually going to kind of bend some of the edges that we cut, and it's gonna create some more texture of our poppy. And you can kind of bend them up, you can bend them down a little bit. And this will be the center of our poppy. And you can see that it's, now that I'm kind of pulling up a little bit, it's not moving anywhere. So this is your final artwork. You can see that when I hold it up like this, you can see that the paper sticks up like that. And this is the kind of texture we're creating. It's kind of like a bumpy and rough texture. All right, when you are finished, I want you to carefully turn it into your folder. Please don't press down on the folder or you will smush down part of your poppy. And that is it. If you are finished, your options is to help somebody. Please ask them first before you help them. And that's it.